Good morning, student. Now we continue with the control structures. We have seen what is the algorithm. In short, I take algorithm is nothing but it is to write the steps of a program by using the English words. It is called as a algorithm. Now, when we are going to write the algorithm, that time some logics are there. That is called as a control structures that we have to use while writing the algorithm. There are the mainly three types of the control structures. First one is the sequence logic, second one is the selection logic, and third one is the iteration logic. So we'll see one by one logic in detail. So we'll see first that is a sequence logic. So what is a sequence logic? As the name suggests, it is a sequence. Now what is the sequence of what sequence? Now when we consider the program, if there is a single simple program is there, then no problem. For example, addition of the two numbers. If we write the large program, that program consists of the different parts of, okay, so that different parts is nothing but it is the modules of a program. When we execute this module in particular manner, then it will shows the way of execution. So that executions of the different, that is the logic of that executions are different. It is depending on what type of the output required and what is the logic of the program. That logic we have to also implement at the time of the writing of the algorithm. Now first, that is in a sequence logic, when we execute the modules of a program in particular manner, that is in sequence, it is called as a sequence logic. For example, this one is the module 1 A, then module B, then module C. Means what? Module A will execute, after that module B will execute, after that module C will execute. Means what? Here we specify the sequence of the module, which will be execute when, after that which will execute. That is, it is called as a sequence. Execution of a module in particular sequence or in this sequence, it is called as a sequence logic. The next one is the selection logic. Now this selection logic, as the name suggests, it will select that particular module on particular logic. It is called as a selection logic. These logic are of two types. First one is the single alternative and second one is called as a double alternative. Now again this is depend on the logic of the program, which selection structure you are going to select. Now what is the single alternative? We have know the different control structure in a C++ program or any other, but we'll see about the C++. There are the different types of the control structure, conditional and the iterative. Now when we consider the conditional control structure, there are the if loop, if else loop, nested loop and the switch case statement. These are the conditional. Why we can say that the condition? Because we provide a particular condition and depending on that condition, it will execute that particular program. It is called as a conditional. Now when we consider the single alternative, that time we have to consider the if loop. Okay, there are the different if loop are there. If loop, then the if else and the nested, etc. So when we consider the if loop, then it is the example of single alternative. Means what happens is, when we write the program by using the if loop, then for that only one alternative is there. That is, only one output is there. It is called as a single alternative. Means what? We provide the condition, then it will give the module A. If it is a true. If it is no, then it will stop the program. Means what? If the condition is true, it will execute this module. If condition is false, we are not giving the another module for that. That is another option. So it will directly stop the program. It is called as a single alternative. And next one is the double alternative. So what is a double alternative? when we provide the different two alternatives for the condition. It is called as a double alternative. Suppose we provide the condition here. If condition is true, module A will execute. If condition is false, module B is execute, and at the end both will stop. It is called as a double alternative. Getting? If loop, single alternative. Only one result is there. We are not giving the another part. That is the another alternative for the condition. And when we consider the double alternative, if else loop. If condition is true, module A will execute. If condition is false, module B will execute. And at the last, both will stop. It is called as a double alternative. So it will come under the selection control structures. Next one we will see the iteration. So iteration is what? As I told, there are the different control structures are there, conditional and the iterative. Conditional means what? We will provide the condition and depending on that condition, it will execute the program. A is greater than B, it is the condition. And to calculate the sum of first 10 number, it is the iterative loop. Means it will check the first number, it will add, it will increase the number, again check the condition, add, increase the number, check the condition and add. So it will iterate the program till the condition true. When the condition becomes false, it will stop the program. So it is called as a iterative loop. Now, iterative conditions. There are the two types of the iterations are there. Normally, while loop and the for loop. So what is a while loop and what is a for loop? Now, when we consider the for loop, that time we provide the condition, then it will increment. Now see the condition, then it will execute the module, then it will increment. So it will check the condition. If condition is no, then it will execute the model. It will come, execute, again check the increment, check the condition, form the modules, increment till it satisfy the condition. When it come out from the loop, it will stop here. It is called as a for loop. And when there is a condition and module is there, suppose A, while loop. It will give the condition is true. It will come to the loop, execute part, check the condition, come. This will happen till the condition is true. When the condition becomes false, it will come out from the loop and false the program. That is the loop. So it is called as a iterative logic. That is the iterations. This consists of the two part, while and the for loop. Okay. So iterations takes place means it will execute number of time. It is called as a iterative logic. So these are the different control structure that we are going to use at the time of writing the algorithms. So you have to follow the tree structure, that is the selection, then second one is the sequence, and third one is the iterations. This any one we have to use as per depending on our program. So follow these notations at the time of the algorithms.